Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen my last vlog, you might be noticing now that I have braces now. Well, I've had braces for 2 months, but I just got the tops like 3 days ago. So I kind of just feel like I just got braces. I wanted to just do a 2 month update and also just talk about a couple of things that people have asked me and just my overall experience so far with braces. So if you're someone who's looking to get braces or you have braces, then this is the video for you. And I hope I can be as helpful with anything as I can. First things first, a little bit about my specific braces case. So I have a video, I'm gonna put the link in the description, but I have a video talking about why I got braces when I did. And for those of you who don't know, I am 21 years old, so people might consider that a little late to be getting braces, even though it's never too late. But you know, usually people get braces when they're younger, and I just wasn't one of those people who was fortunate enough to be able to afford braces at a younger age. My whole life I've had a really bad underbite. I think I don't know if it's class 3, class 4, I don't know really the terms, but all I know is I have a really bad underbite, and I've always been told that I needed to have braces. I've also always been told that I needed to have jaw surgery, and that's something that just like freaks me out every time I think about it. I watch so many YouTube videos about jaw surgery and the results look incredible, but I mean, your jaw is wired shut for 6 weeks, so that's just something that doesn't sound very pleasant as good as the results look. So, you know, it's obviously not something I've wanted to do, but more so felt that I needed to have done. And then I came across this great orthodontist, and he is doing everything in his power to make sure I don't get the surgery. So, you know, the treatment plan that he has made up for me, ideally it'll fix the underbite as much as possible. At some point during the treatment, he'll be able to determine if I still need the surgery or not, but hopefully guys, I won't need it and I'll be satisfied with the way I look with the jaw pushed back as much as possible. As long as my bite is corrected, honestly, I don't think I'll really care. I think at some point jaw surgery might be more of like a cosmetic need, and you know, I don't really know how serious it is. And jaw surgery is expensive. I don't think my insurance covers it because, yeah, if they feel like it's a cosmetic surgery, then they're not gonna really pay for that. So if I don't really need it, I probably won't get it. We'll see if I end up needing surgery or not. In preparation for me getting braces 2 months ago, I did have to have 2 teeth extracted. So I had this one extracted and this one. Yeah, this one. And as you can see, I still have gaps from the extraction site. So that is definitely something that I'm waiting for to go away. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I do want these gaps gone ASAP. The extractions didn't really hurt for me. I did get them the same day I got the bottom bracket. It was just a very long day and I was miserable. I obviously couldn't eat much. Honestly, I didn't stop bleeding for like hours. I don't know what was good with me because usually it's not supposed to bleed that long, but I just kept bleeding and it was just terrible. But like I said, the extractions don't hurt. All you feel is a lot of pressure when they're taking out the tooth, but pressure doesn't really hurt, it's just uncomfortable. I think he extracted the teeth so that it's easier to push the jaw back. So in terms of how long I'm gonna have treatment for, orthodontist told me I will have these braces on for at least 2 years. So it could be anywhere from 2 to 2.5 years. Hopefully no more than that because I can't imagine having braces on for that long. I'll probably get the braces off shortly before my 24th birthday, which is crazy. Someone asked me how much my braces cost. So the total of my braces is $6,500, so $6,500. I'm doing monthly installments of $200. Don't really know if that's considered expensive or not, but obviously, like I said, I needed the braces and it's something I've wanted for a long time, so at this point it seemed like the best deal for me, and I really do love my orthodontist, so I wasn't really interested in finding another person because he is amazing. And if you're in New York and you want his information, just let me know and I will be more than happy to message those details to you. A couple of changes. So I haven't done like a monthly update, so I'm just gonna cover up the progress that I've made in the last 2 months. So the first month after having my braces, I didn't really notice much. I have a tooth here. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I have a tooth here and This tooth used to be super crooked, like it was like leaning, like doing the shoulder lean all the way down on my, like it was just very slanted. And within a month, I was seeing that it was starting to kind of shift upwards. It was kind of straightening out a little bit, but not anything too drastic at all. I did notice, however, like when I was flossing the bottom row, that there was a lot more space between these teeth, which is like how I knew that the braces were doing something quickly. After a month of having the braces, I went to the orthodontist again, and that's when more changes started to occur. He actually put on power chains, and I'm gonna see if I have a video or anything like that, and I'll insert it here. I'll insert it somewhere in this video of me with the power chains. That I also changed the color of my braces, so I got light blue. The power chains really made a huge difference. I found that the crooked tooth I was talking about was moving a lot quicker. It was straightening out a lot more, and I was still seeing spacing between the bottom teeth. And in fact, now actually I'm seeing a little teeny weeny gap in between the two bottom teeth. I guess that's just because this side seems to be straightening out a lot more. This side I can tell is straightening out more. It's a little bit like ahead of this side, if that makes sense. I'll try to show you guys up close, but I can tell that these teeth are straightening out. So these teeth are probably just kind of shifting upwards. And once this tooth straightens out and the gaps close, they'll all be on the same level. But these teeth, I can tell, are a little bit more straight and upright than these ones. That was pretty much all the changes I noticed after those 2 months. I went back to the orthodontist 3 days ago for my 2-month visit. He cleaned my teeth and all that, you know, put the top braces on. And I will say the most uncomfortable part of that process for me personally was the suction thing that they put in, because I did have a wire sticking out on my bottom row, and then they put that big old thing in your mouth to like open your mouth up, and then the suction thing was just pressing against the wire. Yeah, it was not pleasant, but the actual application of the braces, not an issue whatsoever. It did not hurt. I know there are a lot of videos of people saying it hurts, and even tightening doesn't hurt. For me personally, tightening doesn't hurt either, but I understand how it could be painful to someone whose mouth is a little bit more sensitive, or someone who's just a lot more sensitive to certain types of pain. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but I don't know if I would say painful is the right word to use. It's just like a lot of pressure, but it's so bearable because it's literally like 5 seconds of discomfort. I promise it's not bad. He gave me the tops, and he was a little hesitant at first because he said that the bottom teeth were gonna dig into the top bracket, which did end up happening, yes, but he didn't want to give me the braces at first because of that, but he wanted to at the same time because he didn't want to like slow down my process even more. So he put the braces on. He warned me that I was probably gonna have to be on a liquid diet, which I didn't really care about. You know, I'm always looking for different ways to lose weight anyway, so I was like, okay, bet, let's do liquid diet. And it's funny because my orthodontist, when he told me about the fact that I needed to be on a liquid diet, he was like, ooh, your boyfriend's gonna love me because you're gonna lose all this weight and look like a supermodel. And I have a lot of issues with that comment, but first of all, I don't have a boyfriend, so okay. Second of all, even if I did, I wish my man would tell me I need to lose some weight, or I wish he would ask me to lose some weight for him. Like, what kind of nonsense is that? And then thirdly, like, who said I wanted to lose weight? Granted, yes, I do, but I just found it funny that the orthodontist would say something like that, like, all right, you got one job, put the braces on my teeth and keep it zip. But like I said, I do like my orthodontist a lot, so I wasn't tripping. He could have said that to the wrong person, they would have felt all types of ways. If your orthodontist says any slick comments to you about your weight or liquid diets helping you out, whatever, just one ear out the other, all right? Because I'm sure they don't mean any harm. He thought he was being funny, but yeah, no. I'm supposed to only be on a liquid diet for about a week, so we'll see how that goes. But basically just until the bite comes together a little bit better, so I'm not biting right down on the top. And also my teeth on the sides are definitely a little bit sore right now, so I'm not really trying to bite on anything too hard. Definitely avoid biting down on things at least a few days after you get the braces on, because your teeth are probably gonna hurt. They're really sensitive and everything's just gonna feel really tight in your mouth. So I'm not sure why you would want to still try to bite into things. I get it, because if you're really hungry like I've been, I get it, you really just want to eat normally, but just don't try it. I promise a few days is not a big deal, really. I'll show you a couple of things that I've been eating. I've been eating a lot of applesauce. I was gonna say shout out some Mott's, but this is key food, so ain't no Mott's, but I'm eating a lot of applesauce. And applesauce is just clutch. Even without braces, I love me some applesauce. Cream of wheat. This has definitely been clutch as well. It's kind of like oatmeal, but it's not as thick as oatmeal. It tastes pretty good with a lot of sugar. I will say too much of this for me though. I can't really do it. Really can't overdo oatmeal either. So it's just something about this though in particular that I can't go in on it, but I can eat enough and enjoy it to fill me up. So definitely recommend cream of wheat, but make sure you add your sugar in it. I have this as well, and this is just the peaches and cream oatmeal. I also have been eating soup. I've been trying to cut myself off from meat, but unfortunately this is all my mom brought. It's chicken noodle soup. You can never really go wrong with chicken noodle soup. I tried to eat ramen the other day and it was doable, but it wasn't really doable because all the stuff kept getting stuck in my teeth and it was just a lot of noodles. So it was just a lot. And actually my first meal after I got the top braces on was Thai curry, and I don't know why I did that. I thought it would be, you know, liquidy enough for me to be able to eat. And it was over the rice, but the vegetables and the tofu, You're gonna get something like curry, yes, get it because it tastes good and it is filling with the rice, but avoid biting down on the vegetables and meat. Like, don't get anything special in the curry. If anything, really just like scoop out the curry with a spoon and leave the vegetables in the dish or whatever, and just put it on top of the rice because it does make the rice easy to swallow. Like, literally just put a spoonful of the curry and the rice, bam, and it's doable. These have been my best friend. I'm probably about to drink one right now, actually. But this is really good. Basically like Ensure, but not Ensure. Yes, I am cheap, so I got the CVS brand, and it's a nutritional shake. It's milk chocolate. I'm sure they have other flavors, but this is all I found and all I got, and it tastes really, really good. It just tastes like chocolate milk, just a little thicker. It does kind of fill you up. I am someone who gets hungry pretty easily though, so I definitely would drink this after I eat something like soup or mashed potatoes. Yeah, mashed potatoes is another thing. I have some sweet potatoes in the fridge that I'm probably gonna eat tonight, but definitely stock up on mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes. That's pretty much what I've been eating. Only be on a liquid diet for about a week because he said that the teeth on top are actually gonna straighten out within a week to 2 weeks. So I'm super excited about that, and I will check in back with you guys to show you if he was lying or not. But yeah, so he said that the top teeth are gonna straighten out pretty quickly, and that's gonna allow my bite to form better, which will therefore allow me to go back to eating regular foods and feel more comfortable biting down on things. Sorry if you hear some noise. My mom is doing her hair, so you might hear the blow dryer. Sorry. But the one thing that's been bothering me is the tops keep scraping against my mouth, my lip, and it's really driving me nuts. But that's what they give you wax for, so definitely keep the wax on handy. I would show you guys how to put the wax on, but unfortunately I am out of wax, so I need to go back to the orthodontist ASAP because you need these. And in addition to these, I also got these floss things. When I have the bottom brackets only, I just use regular braces floss, but I'm a little hesitant to use it with the tops now because I feel like it's not going to be that easy for me to figure out how to do it, like, you know, comfortably. So I'm just going to start out with these picks. And I like that they give you kind of a case because you can just carry the two together, the wax and the floss. And also make sure you carry around a toothbrush and maybe even mouthwash. If you go out to eat, you want to go to the bathroom as soon as you're done eating and rinse out your mouth, get your floss, get your toothbrush, get your wax, whatever you need, and just fix your mouth up before you go out anywhere else and before you start talking in somebody's face, because a lot of people are trifling and they won't tell you when you have food in your teeth, okay? I wouldn't say it's trifling, but a lot of people are uncomfortable telling you when you have food in your mouth for some reason. It's just mortifying when you're sitting down having a whole conversation with someone and they don't have the decency to tell you that something is in your mouth or something's on your face, whatever the case may be. In this case, I'm talking about braces, so just make sure you go to the bathroom or carry a little mirror around with you to like always see how your teeth are looking so you're not out here getting caught slipping. If you haven't seen my most recent vlog, be sure to check that out because I did document literally the first 2 days of me having my braces on, so you can see like my first reactions. My overall sentiments, at first I was getting used to having the braces in my mouth. I'm still getting used to them now. Even something as simple as looking in the mirror is a little weird for me because I just feel like I look different, like really different. But my friends told me I look the exact same, just literally with wires in my mouth, so whatever. I guess I don't really look different, and I'm starting to feel, yeah, like I don't really look that much different. I don't really feel super different or anything, but I do feel different in the sense that I literally have something in my mouth that's gonna make a huge difference to my appearance, and you are going to care about how you look with something that you're gonna have in your mouth for 2 years, and something that people are gonna notice, especially being 21 years old is something that I'm just like automatically more hyper aware of. I'm not gonna lie, something super dumb of me to be so concerned about was the fact that I wasn't sure if my braces were gonna make a difference in the way that guys were looking at me, and you know, that's really not something to care about, but come on y'all, I know it's something that a lot of people do worry about, like dang, like are people gonna like me with my braces on, blah blah blah. And I'm coming to learn that it doesn't even matter. My friend said it best, like if you didn't like me without braces, you don't deserve me with the braces, and without the braces when I get them off. Don't really worry about how other people see you with the braces. It's about how you see yourself and how you feel with them on. You know you got them on for a good reason. You know you got them on to better the way you look and better other things like your bite and your teeth in general. So who cares how other people see you? If you feel good with them, you feel confident, which you should, because odds are your teeth were something that made you insecure. So now that you have the braces on, there's really no reason to feel insecure about them at all. I can tell you firsthand, I do feel way more confident with the braces on. You know, I used to smile in pictures like this. You know, I used to just smile or do like a side pose, like literally I would not show my teeth like that. Now I find myself wanting to constantly smile and just like cheese and this and that because I just feel so much more confident with them on. Little things I'm noticing about just having them on is if I say a word that starts with an F, like foreign or 50 or 5, it's a lot of like which is super annoying because it's just something I keep hearing, but it's not the end of the world. I also used to have kind of a lisp growing up. I had this electronic diary and I made the password superstar, but back then the way my mouth was set up, when I would say superstar, it came off as superthar. Literally superthar. I've come a long way from that lisp, yes, but I noticed that I still have a lisp when I say certain things, so I'm hoping that the braces are going to correct that. I think it's literally just because of the bottom jaw and the way my tongue is just like placed, so I'm sure once the jaw is pushed back, the tongue goes back, I will kind of speak differently just because literally like my whole mouth will be different. I'm excited for the next 2 years, which sounds crazy, but I am excited to see the progress. I'm happy that I'm already seeing progress right now. Definitely if you're someone who's thinking about getting braces and you're on the fence about it, if you can, you have the money to, and it's something you've always wanted, get it. I know a lot of people might tell you, you don't need them, like it's a cosmetic thing, blah, blah. No, it really isn't half the time. It really isn't a cosmetic thing. I think it's important to have a proper bite, especially if you're someone who has like an underbite or an overbite or an open bite, then you're obviously gonna need braces to correct that because, you know, there are some real struggles that you have, whether it's eating properly, biting, smiling, everything. It's just, no, if you have like a bite that's kind of messed up, then definitely just do whatever you can to fix it if you can. But obviously if you can't afford it right now, there's no rush. I mean, I know people who have braces at the age of like 50. I'm 21. A lot of people might think you need braces when you're like a kid in elementary or middle school or high school even, but I graduated from college and I just got braces. So there's literally no time limit. Get it whenever you can, and if you want it, don't feel pressured to get it, especially if it's something that you've been insecure about, like myself. Then get the braces and do your thing, honey. Make the changes that you need to make for yourself to feel happy and to feel like you look good. That's pretty much that about my braces. If you have any questions, concerns, you just want to know more about anything, comments, please leave a comment below or feel free to message me. I'm definitely more than willing to talk to you guys about braces. It is something so new to me and something I've always been so intrigued by. Like literally, I watch so many videos, I still do, about people's braces journeys. If you also just got braces or you have braces, let me know and let's be braces friends and let's be on this journey together to achieving and having a perfect smile. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see in upcoming videos. Yeah, braces gang. Alright, so bye guys. I'm just gonna show you literally the exact same angles that I had in my other braces video. So this is just an up close of my teeth. So you can see the teeth here that are slanted, and here are slanted, and yeah, you can see the bite, and then here, and I'll show you just from the side, like my profile. So this is me biting down, and this is me smiling. So yeah, you can just see the jaw is still protruding. I highly doubt the jaw looks any different from the side. I guess once I get the rubber bands, they're probably going to be connected from here to there in order to like push this back. You can see it. Alright.